Holy cow. Okay, that was a way to end it, dude.
I apologize for my outburst, gentlemen. Somewhere in my mind, I just kind of assumed it wouldn't be a launch title somewhere, but that was dumb to think. But
it was the reaction was justified. I agree, but yeah,
that was impressive. That was a really good way to show the different things of Zelda that no one's seen before,
I think,
and still be able to hype it.
You know, I've got a pre-order already for the Wii U, obviously. Had it for months, but I think I might have to just go with the Switch on this one.
The Wii U is dead. Just give up on it.
I mean,
no, you can't.
I want to know how much the games are going to cost on the Switch. I hope they just keep it at $60. But, you know, who gives? I'm buying it. Nintendo has my money. They have it. But I think with the new Joy-Con controllers, I think just the way that the Joy-Con controllers work, there could be so many cool features that are just slightly. I think gameplay could potentially be a little different on the Switch compared to the Wii U for Zelda. I think I need to go.
That might be the case.
I gotta go Switch.
They plug the Pro controller quite a bit, and so maybe not.
That's true. I wonder if we'll get more info on that at the Treehouse tomorrow, because that's one of the main things I've been wondering about it. Which version do I really need? But I mean, with the portability of the Switch, I think my decision's been made.
See, I don't know. I still in my heart of hearts, I still feel like I was burned with the original Wii. I look at my game collection right here to my right, and there are 5 Wii cases, and 2 of the games I didn't purchase myself. Of those 5 cases, 2 of them are Zelda games. One's a Mario Kart, and the other one's Paper Mario. So like, Nintendo has like really, in a way, failed me for a long time.
What kind of Nintendo fan are you?
I don't even know why I'm here, really, just because I like talking. But no, that trailer was fantastic, and I want to buy a Switch, but I think I'm just gonna buy the game and borrow my in-laws' Wii U and call it good.
No, I may have missed it, but they show anything about the game? Like, is it a memory card, or how do you actually play it?
So that was one thing, Jason, they did not mention this time.
Okay.
So they didn't mention any cartridges. They didn't mention any virtual console stuff. They didn't mention anything of that nature. So here's some things that they mentioned, just as a recap. So for those of you who are watching, first of all, thanks for watching us banter throughout the entire presentation, because it started and ended fantastic, but then the middle was rough going. It was some of those presentations. Hey, can we all do a 2 together? Ready? 2? Yes! Yes! Love it.
The two. That guy was awesome.
All right, so let's recap real quick, because I was a nerd and I did write some notes for this thing. Okay, so we know the release date, March 3rd, 2017. It's going to be worldwide, and it's going to be $299.
Quick.
Yeah. It's not. We don't have to wait a long time for that. So that's exciting. They did, Jason, I don't know how far or how much you missed, but they did mention a few other things. So no region locking for the games. So, I mean, if there's going to be some games that are going to be released in Japan, I guess we're going to be able to buy them and play them on our Switch if we really wanted to. So that's pretty interesting aspect that they announced. In terms of battery life, 2.5 hours to 6 hours, depending on what you play. But you can play while you charge, when you got to connect to the screen, which is huge. Up to 8 can connect for local wireless play.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool, especially like Splatoon. Cool. Dude, if you got Splatoon 2 going and got 4-on-4 teams, that's going to be perfect. A couple other things I wrote down, before we talk games and stuff like that, but it looks like we're going to be able to capture photos and video which, I mean, we all know how stingy Nintendo is with video capture and putting it on YouTube, and then they pull it because of copyrights. So are we going to be able to stream?
Or try to monetize it themselves, like, right? So somebody's not only plugging their systems and or games for them, but they'll be like, all right, we're going to collect your monies. So
bling bling, give me your monies. Yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to stream stuff from now on, and I mean, photos, sure, that's fine, but that's gonna be really cool with the streaming aspect and things like that.
I really hope they loosen up, but that would be really nice. I mean, think of all the market share or all the publicity that they've been missing out on for years because they haven't allowed players to. I mean, people have been streaming Nintendo games with capture cards and whatnot, but like, you're hard pressed to find someone playing that like captured footage on YouTube that's like archived or whatever. So
right, exactly. They made some announcements about a paid subscription service for multiplayer, so online services. So
the only thing.
Yes.
The only thing I'm worried about, I don't mind paying for it if it fixes their bullshit problems they have now. There's so many issues with the online. I can't play it anymore. I get so pissed off at it. So if they turn like Sony, where they had the shittiest online service ever, and now you start paying them money, and now it's much better than what it was. Same thing with Xbox. So much better than what it was because they're having the separate income to fix their networks and still keep everything else cheaper on us, because otherwise they're gonna have to make games like $80 a pop to keep the thing going. So hopefully they're making it robust enough that it makes it worth that money.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what their price point is for that subscription. If it's gonna be like an Xbox where it's $60, or
I say it would be. I say it'd be $50. I don't see why it'd be less. I mean, it could be, but unless they're giving away free games, I'd say it'd be that much. But if not, then yeah, probably like 30.
That's right. Allie, I saw your thumbs down. Do you agree with that? Just not a big fan.
Well, I mean, I'm not a huge online kind of gamer other than Splatoon. So I mean, having to pay when I don't know, because I mean, with Splatoon 2 and the local wireless multiplayer, that could be awesome. But I'm wondering, do I then have to pay to play online when I don't have someone else with a Nintendo Switch console? Because I mean, I don't know too many people that are close enough near to me that are going to have that. I don't know, because I've just been mooching off free online gaming for what little online I do. But I mean, if they are going to make the service really, really good and affordable, then I'll probably end up buying it if I need to for Splatoon specifically. But I can't imagine wanting it for any other game. So for me to pay the same price as other people to only use it for one game, personally, I don't like it because I'm not an online gamer. But I can definitely see its importance. I'm not.
I think that's where like their importance on putting third parties in and like really giving us a robust library. So I'm not buying a Switch for 5 Nintendo titles. You know that. I mean, that's a really big deal. I mean, there's a reason why I've stuck with Xbox for a number of years. Is I've had access to pretty much every title that's come out. So.
That's right. I mean, do you think that if they had a trial for their paid subscription, so if you had like a week that you could try it out, do you think you'd be more inclined to actually pay for it?
100%, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. Even Sony, Microsoft, I think they give you 24 hours, or what was it, a month, 3 months, a couple weeks for free.
Yeah, usually, or at least a couple days. I mean, it depends on the game.
Yeah, you get a game and it'll come with a 14-day trial or something like that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because that's where they're going to really turn fans towards them if they can try this out and let us see for ourselves if the online services are any better than they are now. Because it's rough right now. So we'll see. It's gonna be another. I mean, we don't have to wait long, obviously, but we're gonna see pretty soon. So I have just a couple questions for you guys that we can discuss a little bit. Just some thoughts that I had during the conference.
Here we go.
First, you know it. First and foremost, I was surprised that there's gonna be so much like so many games that will utilize kind of that sensor and motion control. I thought we kind of went away with that from that, especially like with the Wii. So were you guys surprised at all? Were you expecting it? Do you even care? Are you excited?
I'm not surprised, but I am kind of excited that they're going back to that because, I mean, the Wii was one of like the most successful consoles ever. Everyone has a Wii. It sold extremely well because it's such a fun concept that like anyone can pick it up and play it. I think having only just a shit ton of buttons on a controller kind of pushes a lot of people away that think, oh, I'm not a gamer, I can't play, but anyone can wave their arm around, you know? So I think with the Wii U, it kind of went away from that. You still had those same controllers, but the gamepad kind of took some of that motion play away. And I think that maybe one of the reasons that people didn't bother to upgrade is because they liked that motion gameplay.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm gonna completely disagree with her because I absolutely hate the motion gameplay because I feel like an idiot waving my arms around when I'm playing and it doesn't do anything or it's not feedback very well. Like when I was doing the PlayStation VR, it was cool because it was like 100% one-to-one movement. But when I was doing the Wii, I absolutely hated it. I would not buy games because it had nothing but the motion on it. So we'll have to see how it works out. I know not all the games will have it. Hopefully they have an option to turn it on or off on certain games. Otherwise, it's going to turn me off on some.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I think is cool, really cool, the Wii was successful because of its accessibility to everybody, and it revolutionized gaming, and everybody wanted to check it out, and I think that's why it sold so well. Wii U, in my opinion, didn't sell very well because a lot of people didn't understand that it was a separate system from the Wii. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that big of an upgrade. It was like Wii HD, and then you had a gamepad that had a screen. So it wasn't.
I just feel like the titles were so poorly chosen for it. That's why it didn't sell that well either.
Yeah. That being really a huge point for people that are buying Christmas gifts or whatever. They're like, "Oh, we got you a Wii 2 years ago. Why do we need? What's this U thing? Is that something extra that goes with your Wii?" Because they had all.
I definitely.
They had all the peripherals.
I know a bunch of people. Oh yeah, I know a ton of people that thought that the Wii U was like you just buy the gamepad and like hook it up to your Wii. Like, yeah, it was very poorly marketed. The name choice was terrible. I mean, even Nintendo fangirl, I did not buy the Wii U at its release. Absolutely not. I'll admit it. Now that I have it, it's actually one of my favorite consoles, and I absolutely love it. It's fantastic, but it just. It's a darn shame.
Yeah. I mean, you can see. Oh, go ahead, Kurt.
No, I just and then now finally answering your question is bringing all the motion controls to the Wii U. I think it's a combination, or to the Switch, excuse me. Bringing the motion and the game, like they're kind of trying to marry the two systems together in a way that is still revolutionary. But will it be enough to save Nintendo? Probably, but my biggest hang up right now as far as whether or not I'm buying one is just, especially on release day or attempting to buy one on release day, is that only there were 2 games announced for launch lineup. And we'll talk about that later, but that's really got me concerned.
I agree. Go ahead, Jason.
I don't think the motion controls will sell the Switch. It's going to be the portability and be able to move it around. I think that's going to be the major selling point, because even though the Wii sold a shit ton, it died pretty fast. Like at the last year,
because the games were terrible.
Exactly. So you got this. They threw out this dev kit that was so easy to build for, and people made games in their basement and released it, and it kind of just it kind of hurt them at the end. And then they're like, okay, we're not going to do it like for the Wii U, and then nobody made games for it. So it was kind of weird. I think the portability is going to be the biggest selling point, though. At least it is for me. It's only probably the reason why I'm buying it.
Yeah,
it's just because I can take it anywhere in the house and play it. Hell, I can take it to work and play like an hour on my lunch or something, and be able to play a full-fledged game and not an actual like a DS game where you have like 2 hours of gameplay and you're done playing it type of thing.
I mean, unless they do offer a game where you can fill up a glass with ice cubes and drink the water. I mean, then you're down, right? Then it's like launch title for sure for you.
I wish do a whiskey
hydration
and Coke.
simulator.
Water simulator. Yes.
California needs that. Actually, can we get some of those?
We need some ice with our water now.
Well, the presentation really showed kind of the pros and cons with the motion controls. I mean, for me, that 1-2 switch game is going to be stupid fun. It's going to be kind of like the WarriorWare game, where or the what is that? What it's called? WarriorWare, where it's just like the really the 10-15 second mini games, little things. So that's going to be amazingly fun. I'm really excited because remember,
only if you have someone else to play
with. You got to make eye contact with each other. But then you have the next game of ARMS that just looks silly, and I just I have really, really bad memories of attempting boxing games on the Kinect and also with the Wii, and I just don't know how it's going to work. So, I mean, it could be really good or it could flop horribly. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think with Jason, what you said is true that the portability is going to be the key. And it's not DS graphics. It's going to be, similar graphics on the screen and on the TV, which I think is going to be important.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm really damn excited to just play Zelda literally everywhere I go. Everywhere. And a full console game. The DS Zelda games are pretty all right, but ooh.
That's right. Well, let's move on to kind of something that Kurt touched on, because that was also very concerning, because we have a $300 really awesome Nintendo coming out March 3rd, and we have 2 games that we can play on that launch day. Or ARMS in the springtime sometime. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh. I think it's dumb. I don't think it's going to help them at all. I'm sure they're going to sell a crap ton of units because the Switch itself, the concept's really cool. But with 2 games, I don't know. Does that excite you at all? Do you think that's going to win over a fair weather fan?
No. No.
It's not. A fair weather fan, do you think it's going to win you over?
No, it's not, especially at launch. Okay, so let's reminisce for a second, Ryan. I remember specifically when the Wii came out, you and I were both looking for a system because we wanted to get our hands on to Twilight Princess, right? We wanted to play it.
That's right. We forgot the as we're going to flashback. Okay. Yes.
No, so you took like your lunch and you walked down the mall at like the town center, right? And you found one at the random like HB Games or whatever it was before that it turned into a dumpster fire. But and I wasn't able to find a Wii for months and months and months, and so like I'm feeling very like 15 years ago, like when the Wii came out. Like, here's a game. It's got Zelda. Here's a Mario that'll come out in 6 months. Here's a demo disc that we put inside the box so you could try it, and have fun until you can source a Xbox and then not buy games. So it's just I'm really gonna wait for me. I'm really interested. I will probably own a Switch, but it probably won't be for another year or so.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want the hassle, and I want to make sure that there's plenty of titles for me to play.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you notice that they had no confirmation about pre-orders. I mean, you can pre-order in Japan on January 21st, but is that nationwide? Is that worldwide? Is that, I mean, so just Wii flashbacks.
Without it being regionally locked,
yeah,
that's going to be, maybe the entire world will have access to that pre-order.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm hoping so. Allie, what do you think?
I almost don't want to let myself have an opinion about the whole, 2 launch titles, because we have a treehouse tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we do.
I wouldn't be surprised if they give us a few more launch titles tomorrow. I'm kind of wanting to hold out until then. I mean, assuming they don't give us any more, if I'm being honest with you guys, I mean, my other tab next to this Google Hangout is Amazon on the Nintendo Switch. It's not available, by the way, but
Okay.
I'm buying it. I want it now.
So, Allie, if you
I want Zelda.
Allie, if you go to Nintendo.com/Switch/Home, they have 2 Buy Now tabs for their, like they already have a Pre-order Yours button. So I haven't clicked on it
Every
yet.
time I try to load the page, it's crashing. I've tried a few times.
Hang on, I'm trying now.
It might work. But I mean, I definitely want it. I think for me, oh shit, pre-order yours. For me, I think Zelda would be worth it for me because I just knowing myself, I could spend just months exploring and playing, and I don't think that personally is going to be an issue for me. But
yeah.
That's me being obsessed with Nintendo and also Zelda. Just to drive the point home, my wedding ring is an actual Triforce made of diamonds.
Oh, bling bling!
So if that might make my opinion no longer credible, but I'm getting it. I would love to have way more launch titles, but if I can get my hands on one, I'm going to.
And hey, at least it's gonna save us a little bit of money, so we can get the system and the 2 games for now, and then save up for everything else that's gonna come out.
Yeah, so I don't have to buy the system and 5 games all at once.
Yes.
It'll be a slow burn. So I'm hoping for more launch titles, but I'm honestly, I would probably only even buy Zelda with it anyway. So
yep.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do a Zelda bundle, but then again, I don't know. I'm surprised that I'm not.
Well. Yeah, and
maybe we'll have one later on.
Right. I mean, because they did show at least the 2 different versions, the gray and then the blue and the red, which, just make it 1 color, not 2.
Okay,
I know.
So
they would have given me options.
I'm looking at the site right now. Then it's got all the accessories. So we've got the Pro controllers going for retail $69.99. The Joy-Con controllers come in a dual pack, like a left and a right, for $79.99.
Ooh, okay.
And then you can buy a separate left or a separate right for $49.99.
Oh, okay.
The Joy-Con charging grip, the little
oh, that's sweet.
$29.99. And then you can buy an extra docking station. So you could have this potentially hooked up, the docking station hooked up to multiple TVs and just be like from room to room to room.
Okay.
So that
is
sick.
Sweet.
But that docking station is $90.
Yeah. Oh! That's a hefty price to pay when you can just, hold the screen and play it elsewhere.
and then finally, just for a little bit of a preview, I'm surprised we didn't see any Mario Kart, but the only reason that comes up is because I'm looking at this.
Yep.
The Joy-Con wheel set of 2 for $15.
Oh. That's cheap. That's awesome.
It makes the controller definitely bigger. Wheels. But yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty
kind of
sweet.
Interesting.
I'm definitely going to want that charging grip because it says that you can keep playing while you're charging your Joy-Con controllers in a grip.
I think it's just an extra one. So I think one comes in the box already.
Does it charge it, I wonder? Or it probably does.
I'm sure it does.
It looks the same.
Because I guess how else would you charge them? But yeah, they didn't get that specific. But the nice thing about the 2 packs on the Joy-Con controllers, you can buy both the same color, or you can get a box that's a mix of the 2 colors. But I don't want to have 2 different colors. I'm gonna pre-order just the gray. That's all I want.
Oh, I want those colors, man. I want the
retailers coming soon. Yeah, we can't pre-order it quite yet.
Crap. Okay. I tried switching to my phone. I tried to switch to my phone to access the website because I can't do it from here. But yeah, it's everybody's on there right now.
You tried to switch to your phone?
Oh!
That's why they should have called it the Snap.
Very topical.
Snap. Nintendo Snap.
Jason, hit us with some words of wisdom. What do you think?
Words of wisdom. What was the question you asked before? You said there was 2 games. Sorry, I've been running in and out trying to get Grayson to go to sleep.
You're good, man. So yeah, there's only 2 launch titles. I just wanted your opinion. What do you think? Do you think it's a bad move, good move? You
Zelda,
don't care?
What was the other one?
Zelda and 1-2 Switch. Let me see.
Oh, Jesus.
One,
Okay.
two, switch.
Oh, I
that
think
happened. That just happened live. Hi, I'm Ryan.
That may just be first party launch titles. I hope there may be some third party ones because they weren't very invested in third party on the whole presentation. The only thing they showed third party was just like snippets of like 30 games in a row for 30 seconds.
And Grasshopper-san talking about some crap. Who knows?
Some game he didn't even have a title for. Like, what the fuck was that? Why'd you even show up?
So awkward.
It's like, yeah, high five, rock on, Dema-san, and fucking sucked it up. But,
I was like, yeah, like we could talk a ton about how the conference took a dive during that section, but
yeah,
we don't need to.
I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to pre-order it as soon as I can. I'm gonna get Zelda for sure. I don't care what third-party games are out because I can probably get those other third-party games on other consoles and not care. But Zelda for sure. Zelda for sure. I'm gonna get. Probably like Ali mentioned, just get the gray controllers because I don't know if I really want the colors.
Yeah,
I think it looks kind of weird. I wish they weren't so bright and Easter eggy. If they were like a different type of color or other colors like green, like they could have just did red and green, make like Mario and Luigi, but no, they fucked that up. I don't want to go. Like I don't want to go somewhere and like, hold on, let me pull out my Switch. I'm going to play something, and all of a sudden you got these Easter egg colors flashing around. I think it's kind of weird.
Yes.
But I hope the two launch titles are hopefully they talked about were only first party. I hopefully there's some third party ones floating around. Otherwise, Zelda's definitely going to be sold out.
Yeah.
1-2 Switch. I'm not going to get because I'm not going to play by myself. That's stupid. So.
Aw.
Unless I can talk my wife into playing with me. She won't even play Lego Batman with me right now. So.
Boo.
So yeah, and it's her game. So yeah, it's hard. We're always busy. We're tired. We never have like the same time to sit around with each other. So it's not going to work. Yeah. If I had my little cousins come over, or like my nephews, yeah, sure, that may be fun. But that happens once a year, once or twice a year. So it's not something for me to invest in unless they find it in a bargain bin like 10 years down the road. But no, I'm definitely going to get one.
Which you will.
Yeah, right. If it's a first party title, yeah, it's not going to be the bargain bin.
Go ahead, Jason.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, I plan on getting it. I have super high hopes for this. I just hope the motion sensors aren't as gimmicky as they were on the Wii, because if so, the system's not going to last long. Mm-hmm. Because they need to cater to more hardcore people, hardcore fans, hardcore people of
people
Nintendo for sure.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to cater to the 60-year-old people like you were in the Wii.
Because you shell out the money, they get the system, then you got them, and then they might buy a few more games. Probably not first party because they don't know better.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, yeah, like the people that bought the Wiis, a lot of times they didn't buy any of the games. They just played Wii Sports the whole time.
Yep.
The motion controls need to be toned down a little bit. I don't think they can put all their eggs in the basket for that thing.
That's true.
But I am looking at the website on the online service. It says a free trial period starts in March. The paid service launching in fall 2017.
Okay.
Oh, so
nice.
we get a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bravo.
You'll be able to play co-op and competitive games online by signing into your Nintendo account. Online play will be free until fall 2017.
Smart move.
Good move.
The service is only for the Switch, will not affect Wii U or Nintendo DS systems or online play. Oh shit! They finally have an online lobby.
Really?
Voice chat. They have a monthly game download. Subscribers will get to download and play a NES or Super NES game with newly added online play free for a month.
That's
so
it.
That's only for a month.
You play the game for a month?
Yep. So you'll be able to play and download.
Or is is it like only available for download for a month and it rotates, kind of like Xbox or PlayStation Network, where you?
I'm reading the goddamn website. It's like one sentence. Subscribers will get to download and play a Nintendo Entertainment System or Super Nintendo Entertainment System game with newly added online play. So that's new. They modified the game for free for a month. That's all it says. I had the same question, Kurt, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
There are some links here. Online gameplay. You'll get exclusive deals and a monthly game download. That's the only thing difference that it notices on the bottom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, online gameplay, online lobby, and voice chat, monthly game download. So kind of like the PlayStation, free games for Xbox and PlayStation, they're going to do a monthly game download.
That's what it looks like. And it looks like it's going to be an old school game with old school modifications so you can play online. So like that'd be cool if it was ice hockey for the NES and then we can finally play online against each other.
No. $5 says it's going to be games that were with the NES or NES Classic. Be like, oh, sorry you couldn't get one over the Christmas holidays. So here, we'll just give you a couple for free every month. So it's going to be fine.
That sounds really cool. Like I've been looking into getting myself like a Raspberry Pi so I could ROM Link to the Past. I haven't played that in years, and I want to again because that was a fantastic game. So if they're shelling out at NES and Super Nintendo games,
dude,
having access to those games makes me want to buy a Switch more.
Hey, so I clicked on features on the Nintendo website, and they show Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh yeah.
So they give you like 3 extra tracks, probably.
Yeah. And one more racer, maybe 2.
Hey, hell, I'll probably buy it. I mean, to take that somewhere with you, and again, that portability is going to make me spend a lot of money.
Yeah, I just want to know where all my purchases for the Wii U are going to go. Are they going to die with that system, or can I carry it over? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Nintendo in the past,
they're
so good about letting you keep your purchases. I have to say that.
No, they aren't. They're terrible at transferring purchases. It takes like a whole day to move stuff around.
At least you get to keep it. They let you move it system to system.
Every other system just allows you to log in and it's just there. This is the only one that's a pain in the ass.
Okay, so guys, if you do scroll down in the features, it does show a game card.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
You're looking at that too? Yeah. So there will be a game card.
I like the USB Type C.
Is there any hardware specs stuff that they've got going on? That was another thing that I was surprised.
There's a couple things at the bottom that they do say as far as specs. It's not much. It's enough to tide me over for a little longer, but the battery life kind of, they gave us a huge range before, 2.5 to 6 hours. Fuck is that about? But thankfully, the one that I was curious about, they do say Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild can be played for roughly 3 hours on a single charge. That's the only one I need to know right now. So, God bless Nintendo. Gave me what I need to know. But so I can take that for 3 hours. So that's really nice. And then 32 gigs of internal memory. It's not huge. You can expand your storage space with the micro SD card. So that's really nice. 32 gigs is what was on the Wii U Deluxe system. So I'm really glad that they're at least starting out with 32. Who knows if they'll give us like a deluxe model later on like they did with the Wii U. But at least they're starting us out on 32 gigs instead of 8 gigs on the original Wii U. Stupid. That's bad. So luckily I held out, waited for the deluxe version. So 32 gigs is good, expandable. And then that screen is 6.2 inches. We've got 1280 by 720 resolution.
Where's my 4K, Nintendo?
I know.
Bitches.
So I wonder,
$300.
That'll be kind of interesting to see if it does or is capable of upscaling if you dock it.
No.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it won't.
It's not. Because the dock is literally a charging station and then a USB or HDMI output.
Yeah. So so once again, I'm at least 720 is HD, but like it's bottom barrel HD. So
yeah, I was definitely hoping for better resolution.
But I guess it's not bad though. But I mean, if we had better resolution than battery life, I mean, can you imagine the battery life if it was 1080?
Yeah, they definitely had to get that balance.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, remember when we did our first podcast and we were talking about like if you rage and you shake the controller with the Joy-Con slip off?
Yeah, right.
The guy was just like whoop whoop.
There's release buttons in the back.
Oh, okay. All right. So for friends with
they
Parkinson's,
have all the devices. You can flip them around and check the sides of them and stuff. And
okay, Kurt, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear you. What?
Thank you. No one said anything. Shh.
They have USB ports on the actual Switch dock, which I'm not sure what they're for.
Yeah,
this is to charge the grip or something. I don't know.
That's right. Hey, Jason, anyone in chat's giving any opinions or saying what they think about the presentation?
Ruben said he's got to get that lapel pin that Reggie had, that little Mario.
Oh yeah,
that thing was adorable.
He said the Zelda trailer was the best trailer ever.
Oh man,
and that was about it.
All those familiar faces and new faces and voice acting in a Zelda game.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna feel weird.
But will Link talk? Will Link still have a voice, or will he not say anything?
Nah, he's a moody teenager. He's gonna brood.
If he doesn't whip out "Excuse me, princess," then voice acting was a waste for him.
Who would you want as his voice acting?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
I don't think it'd be in English. I would actually appreciate it if it was in Japanese and then it would be subtitled. So that way you'd kind of hearing them do a voice, but you're still reading text. So it's kind of like a combination of a little bit of like nostalgia and new school type of stuff going on.
Right, exactly. No, that trailer was absolutely phenomenal. It was amazing. Yeah, I didn't see half any of that stuff when I played it at E3. None of that. None of those characters. None of that. Heard some of the voices, but that was about it. So.
What's killing me is not knowing, is that girl, is it Linkle or is it Zelda? Because in Hyrule Warriors Legends, they introduced us to Linkle, but I've played all the games. She's not there. She's new, so that has to be her, but I don't know for sure. It hurts me inside to not know.
Maybe it was both.
Yeah, maybe she's like a chic Zelda kind of thing.
Yeah,
dude,
but with Linkle.
That'd be awesome. So, guys,
I wouldn't be very mad about that. Sorry. Go on.
Well, no, you're good. You're good. So, as we wrap up, Jason had to step out for a minute, but
I'm back. I'm good.
Oh, you're back. Okay, so probably a good time to kind of wrap up. I don't know. Give me your one takeaway that is your favorite thing about the Switch. What's one thing that you just absolutely loved about this presentation? Let's see, Allie, go first.
Well, about the presentation, the puns and the snaps, obviously, were my favorite part. But if we're talking about the actual Nintendo Switch...
We'll talk about the console, yeah.
Yeah. Talking about the actual console, for me, I think the potentially long battery life and the local wireless multiplayer, that you don't need Wi-Fi, thank goodness. I was worried. So I think those two things are probably my favorites about the console.
It almost brings back couch co-op.
Oh, that's true,
right? Almost. It's different, but like almost. So that is cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Kurt, what about you? What's your favorite thing about the console that you saw tonight?
The portability. That's its selling point, really. But I was actually I felt really nostalgic watching the Mario trailer. I was like, ooh, that reminds me a lot of Mario 64. I could see myself playing that. And then it had a bunch of new innovations as far as Mario climbing up things and jumping off of his hat, and then player hater Bowser. So,
player hater Bowser.
His four-finger ring.
Did you miss that?
I must have missed. I didn't remember any.
Dude, Bowser's a
to the nines. Deck to the nines, and he's like, I could kick your butt.
Full on white tuxedo with a white top hat.
No.
Yeah. Google image it. Do it. Just Google it.
100%
Fantastic.
chance of stealing your hope, man. It's amazing.
I'm kidnapping this hoe because she owe me money. Mario, come try to get this trick. Try to get it.
Get that trick.
I'm just hearing Dave Chappelle do his player haters ball. Like that's just what's playing in my head as Bowser's wearing this white, crushed velvet suit and this top hat that just makes you go,
crushed
wow.
velvet.
Oh man, so, Jason, what about you? I know you had to kind of go in and out, but was there something that just stood out to you that's your favorite part of this console?
Still, the favorite part is going to be Zelda.
Yeah.
All the other things I've seen are kind of like rehashed shit. I'm not really excited for. Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, come on. 1-2 Switch. Again, it's like a party game, and if you're playing games by yourself, there's no reason to play it.
Nope. Makes sense.
But I'm really excited to see what this game can do, portability wise, and how easy it is to connect up with someone to play. Hopefully it sells well, because then that gives you people to play with. As of it playing like locally, I don't think that'll ever happen unless I go hang out at some elementary school and it's kind of frowned upon. I'm not going to be running around trying to find a bunch of kids to play with. That's my only problem. Like I don't know. My cousins are not going to get this. I'm going to be the only one in the family to get this thing. So it's not like, hey, come on over, let's play. No, I'm going to have to be creeping around Chuck E. Cheese or something to get this thing on.
Yes.
But that's
I want to play Switch.
The local thing is cool, but I don't think that's plausible anymore in this day and age. I mean, unless you're going to get together and actually form an event, it's not like you're going to stumble across someone that has this creeping around somewhere. You're going to have to go to like an actual Switch event to play something like this.
Yeah, no, totally makes sense. And I mean,
at least in America, like go to Japan where everything's more public transportation based, you're going to have people with these all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
America doesn't have that, so I think it's rougher.
Yeah, no, totally true. I think for me, my favorites, I had a lot of really, a lot of moments where I was really impressed. I mean, I think honestly, my favorite part was we got answers. There's just always this little thing kind of in the back of my head where I wasn't 100% sure that we'd get any answers about what we're going to see with the Switch. But man, they showed us a ton of stuff, at least with the hardware and price, release date. I'm really glad they got at least a bunch of stuff out in the open and didn't wait for like Treehouse tomorrow or just have it trickle down.
That would have been so mean.
Right, exactly. And then besides that, I mean, the Mario and the Zelda trailers were really impressive. Yeah, there's still question marks and there's still some low points, but man, I'm excited. I want to get my hands on this thing. And Jason or Kurt, I don't know if you guys heard, but they're going to have demo on February 26th in San Francisco. So if you guys want to make it.
I may try to go to that. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm probably going to buy it regardless, so I don't know if it's worth going. It'd just be cool to say, hey, I got to play the Switch, but even though I already have a pre-order. Or I could go and say this thing is a piece of trash and cancel my pre-order and give someone else a chance. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out.
26th, we're talking to what? That's 5 days before it goes on sale.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to go wait in line to go play a system I'm not going to buy in 5 days. So, I mean,
oh man,
I may go. I mean, depends on where it is. As long as it's not in the bowels of San Francisco. I mean,
it won't be, but it could be. It's in the Tenderloin.
Yeah.
God!
In the tenders of San Francisco.
Yeah. No, I may make a trip. I mean, I don't know if they'll allow cameras and footage and stuff, but yeah, I may go take a look at it because I'm really nervous about how big this thing is because I have big hands and I'm afraid that it's going to feel terrible playing this.
Jeez, why don't you brag about it? Gosh.
I could.
Way to go. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and let's just wrap it up. Any other thoughts or anything else you want to talk about real quick before we end it?
I'm excited. I think it was cool. But they didn't sell me. I'm excited to buy it in the future, but it didn't sell me for a release purchase. I'll still be looking forward towards like maybe launch title news or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, so we've got a month and a half before it comes out. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
fast.
So at least for right now, though, no day one purchase for you.
No.
Okay. All right, Allie. I mean, I already know the answer, but day one purchase for you, right? I'm just, guessing.
100%. Yes. Assuming I can even snag a pre-order, I want it really bad, and I've got my fingers crossed that portable Breath of the Wild doesn't cause me to lose my job. So we'll see.
I will make sure that doesn't happen. All right.
Please keep me on the right track.
We'll keep you on the right track. Yes, for sure. Jason, what about you, man? Any other thoughts or just day one purchase for you, do you think?
Yeah, I think if I can get it, I've been trying to save money for it.
Yeah.
And I definitely would like to do an unboxing for everyone if I can get my hands on it. The only thing I didn't hear it talk about, or at least I can't see about, is if they're just completely disabling amiibos after this. Because
no, there will be amiibo support.
Are they okay? I didn't see it on their website, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So on the guys, remind me, the right Joy-Con.
I think it was the right side. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the right Joy-Con, it can scan the amiibos. So yeah, there'll still be amiibo.
Okay,
support.
that's good. And I do like how they added a capture button.
Yes.
That's one thing that helped Sony and failed the Xbox because they're a bunch of fucking idiots by not putting some sort of easy share button on their controllers.
Well, I mean,
things a lot easier.
Dumb people might have issues with sharing things.
If I have to hit 3 buttons to share a goddamn picture on Xbox, you gotta be kidding me.
Easy, buddy. Easy. Jason does not like multiple step.
The point is, you're supposed to be playing a game, and you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna share this picture. Oh wait, I gotta stop the game for 10 minutes to send this stupid picture. No, I'm done.
Dude, just Cortana it. Say, hey Cortana, take a screenshot.
Hey Cortana, quit being a bitch.
Oh.
This is a Nintendo discussion, but I hate Cortana.
we're officially off the rails. Now we're going into Xbox.
Yeah, now we're going other way.
But yeah, good times. I enjoyed the presentation. They didn't sell me for a day one release, but I'll probably end up with one.
I mean, they sold me. I want a day one release. I probably have to pick at least one of my kids who probably won't go to college, so I can't afford it. I don't know. I'm looking at my 3-year-old right now.
That's a really cheap college.
Woo!
Or you just buy one and then resell it, get like double your money.
Send 2 kids to college.
Milk it.
You milk it. yeah.
Dude, your 3-year-old, he can be a wrestler. He'll be a professional wrestler. He's really good at like ramming people with his head. So he's fine. He's fine. Buy the Switch.
He's got the headbutts, man. And if you take away his games, ooh.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh man. Well, guys, Jason, unless there's anything from the chat, if they have any questions, I think we're done.
No, I think the chat has all been but silent right now.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. Just being able to watch the presentation with you and just try to gather all our thoughts about it. Because, I mean, hey, for the most part, except for, Debbie Down or Kurt, we're all pretty dang pumped for for the Switch.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Sorry, dog.
All right. I'm totally fine with my opinion. So.
So again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Ryan. I'm with GameOctane.com. Usually cover Xbox stuff, but man, I might have to get into that Nintendo stuff.
You're gonna push Allie out of her realm.
Sorry, Allie.
Boo! Get out. Just kidding. Nintendo welcomes everyone. But
yes,
as the official Nintendo correspondent that was here first, Brian.
I was gonna say, will they welcome me with open arms? I really hope so. So
only for the first year until they just shit on everyone again.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, guys. So again, thank you for watching. Again, my name's Ryan. Allie, thank you for joining us.
What's up?
Nice to see
you. Of course, wouldn't miss it.
We got Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. And of course, thank you, Jason, for lending us your sweet, sweet, sexy voice.
Yeah, sorry, I had a fever for the last 2 days, and I look like death. So I kept my webcam off. You're welcome.
We don't want to scare the children during Nintendo. All right, guys. Again, please make sure to keep following us for more news and updates and reviews as we keep growing Game Octane and growing the community. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, on social media. Obviously, the website's GameOctane.com. We're on Discord. We have a bunch of communities on Steam and on Xbox and on PlayStation. So we're all over the place. Just Google it. All right, Game Octane, you'll find us. All right, hope to see you guys soon. We'll talk to you later. All right, peace. Okay.